In this video, I want to talk about when you run across someone that you went through abuse with. They did not cause it, but you went through abuse with, and you run across them years later, and something that happens then. But first, I want to say this. This could be anything from like family. It could be on a job. It could be in a school or university, college, and any kind of situation. And where you and at least one other person, maybe even more, experience some kind of abuse. Now that doesn't have to mean physical. It can include physical, whatever kind of abuse. Both of you, that you person experienced it at the same time. You both are aware of the other one experiencing it. Okay. Now this video isn't about counseling or advice or anything like that. Read the disclaimer in the description box below this video on YouTube. And I'm not a healthcare professional provider, and this is just my opinion, or my view, my experience, and everything. But I've been thinking about this just this morning, about when that kind of situation happens, and then you run across this person years later, or the discussion comes up. If it's family, the discussion comes up years later, and when you're much older, and the other person, the topic somehow comes up, and this other person doesn't want to talk about it, and that's okay. You don't want to pressure anybody to talk about that, and I wouldn't. It's up to you what you do, but you don't want to pressure that person. I wouldn't. But something about it, what that person does say, tells you that they, or they might say it outright, that they can't think about that. They can't think about it because of whatever reason that they feel that they can't think about it right now, at that moment. And it gives you the sense, you understand they're trying to, in a way, they want to stay in denial about it. Okay? That it kind of like, shove it underneath a rug, sweep it under a rug, that kind of thing. Okay. And then, years later, you run across this person, again, years later after that, you run across this person again, and it's like in a group setting kind of thing, and some of the other ones may know about it or what had happened or whatever, in the conversation, this topic comes up again, but this time it comes up by that person, the other one, and basically this other person is using it against you, and so much in denial, or stayed in denial, that they bring up the topic to ridicule you, to humiliate you, to just make fun of you in whatever way, embarrass you in front of the other people around. And it's, we all know there's a term for that, but you understand what I'm saying, is they're doing it on purpose, and it's unbelievable. And the other people are kind of a bit shocked because it was abuse, but the person who's saying it is saying, you said that there was, abuse. There was no abuse. This kind of thing. Well, we can all guess of what's going on with this person, that they would bring up something like that in a group setting to use it, to say, you made this claim of abuse, but there was no abuse, and and that other person knows that there was. Yeah. And we can all make assumptions of what's really going on there. Well, I was going to stop and get gas, but apparently not. Okay. Now, one of the reasons I'm thinking about this, and I could be wrong, but maybe other people think the same way, is that the person who stays more in denial about the abuse that they, it could, like I said, childhood even, that's the person who becomes more and more narcissistic, maybe sociopathic, maybe. Of course, I have read theories, I can't remember the name or all that stuff, that basically say the same thing. So yeah, but I don't know, I don't have any references, but yeah, I mean, I can see it, and I have seen it, and let me tell you, it is shocking to actually see that in action. It is very shocking. Okay, where was I? I had to stop and get gas. But yeah, I experienced this kind of thing years ago, okay? And the biggest thing that I remember about it was, well, besides the whole, situation, was one of the things was that feeling of being just shocked. Shocked that somebody that had actually experienced the same would bring it up in a group setting out of the blue to use to ridicule me. In this case it was me. It was just shocking, and because of that shock, like I said, I was younger. It was years ago. Out of that shock, I wasn't at all prepared for that. I wasn't at all, know what to say. I regained my composure kind of thing to, say something, and it was, just, I don't remember now. But it wasn't just something nice or sweet or ha joke, something like that. No. Because somebody is ridiculing me of something we both experienced. Anyway, that's enough for this video. But like I said, this is not counseling advice or any of that. Just talking about my experience, and it's brought on into my mind something more to do. I've been thinking about a lot of these things, kind of developing my own little theory in my head, which I could be very wrong about. But about a lot of people do say this, and I certainly say this, that they're stuck in an age, and much like a chemical, someone who has a chemical dependency, an addict. They're stuck in a stage where they were first abused. Now, that's not, one size doesn't fit all. So, anyway, that's enough. I'm going to start rambling.